The entertainment world just exploded with shocking revelations about Justin Bieber and his relationship with father-in-law Stephen Baldwin. And trust me when I say this story will leave you absolutely stunned. Before we dive deep into this unbelievable drama, make sure to hit that subscribe button because you definitely don't want to miss any of the jaw-dropping details I'm about to reveal. What started as whispers in Hollywood has now become a full-blown family crisis that threatens to tear apart from one of pop culture's most watched couples. Stephen Baldwin, Hailey Bieber's father and member of the famous Baldwin acting dynasty, has been at the center of controversy for months now. But recent developments suggest the situation has reached a breaking point that nobody saw coming. Stephen Baldwin has built quite the reputation as someone who simply cannot stay quiet about his daughter's life with Justin Bieber. Every podcast appearance, every interview, every social media post seems designed to keep him in the spotlight by discussing their relationship, their finances, and now their newborn son, Jack Blues Bieber. The man has essentially appointed himself as their unofficial spokesperson, constantly sharing details about their private life that many believe should remain exactly that private. Just recently, Baldwin appeared on yet another podcast where he made some eyebrow-raising claims about his involvement in Justin and Hailey's life. He spoke about how Hailey had been attending red carpet events since childhood long before Justin even had a career. He discussed her recent business success, claiming she had become a billionaire after selling her company. But here is where things get interesting. Sources close to the couple suggest that Baldwin's version of events doesn't match reality. The drama intensified when Baldwin started talking about meeting his grandson Jack Blues Bieber. He painted a picture of a doting grandfather who has been actively involved in the baby's life since birth. However, multiple sources are now claiming that Stephen Baldwin has never actually met the baby despite his public statements suggesting otherwise. This revelation has sent shock waves through the entertainment industry and raised serious questions about the truth behind Baldwin's claims. Hailey Bieber has previously opened up about her complicated relationship with her family during her pregnancy announcement period. She made statements indicating that she wasn't particularly close to her parents. This admission surprised many fans who assumed the Baldwin family maintained tight bonds, but it appears that assumption was far from accurate. The situation became even more explosive when Justin Bieber posted a cryptic mess on social media that has a very own talking. Just 19 hours ago, he shared a post that simply read, "Broken other olive branch." This seemingly innocent statement has sparked intense speculation about its true meaning, with many fans and industry insiders believing it refers directly to his relationship with Stephen Baldwin. The phrase "broke another olive branch" is particularly telling because olive branches traditionally symbolize peace, offerings, or attempts at reconciliation. By saying he broke another one, Justin appears to be indicating that yet another attempt at making peace with someone has failed. The use of the word another suggests this isn't the first time he's tried to mend fences with this particular person. Industry insiders are pointing to several factors that support theory that this message relates to Stephen Baldwin. First, there's theming. It comes right after Baldwin's single quotes latest round of podcast appearance where he made claims about his involvement in their lives. Second, there's the pattern of behavior. Baldwin has consistently overstepped boundaries by sharing private family information publicly, which would understandably trust any son-in-law trying to protect his family's privacy. The tension between Justin and Stephen isn't entirely surprising when you consider their fundamental differences. Justin, despite his past controversies, has worked hard to maintain a more private lifestyle in recent years, especially since becoming a father. He's been selective about what he shares publicly and seems committed to protecting his family from unnecessary scrutiny. Stephen Baldwin, on the other hand, appears to thrive on attention and has no qualms about discussing the most intimate details of his daughter's marriage and motherhood journey. Baldwin's behavior extends beyond simple oversharing. He's been described by some as a conspiracy theorist who claims to know Hollywood secrets that he's ready to expose. While some people might find this entertaining, it's easy to understand why Justin and Hailey might find it concerning, especially now that they have a child to protect. Having a family member who can't be trusted to keep private matters private creates an impossible situation for any couple trying to maintain healthy boundaries. The religious aspect adds another layer of complexity to this family dynamic. Stephen Baldwin is known for his strong religious convictions, which have frequently discussed in public forums. While there's nothing wrong with having faith, problems arise when someone uses their religious beliefs as a platform to insert themselves into other people's business or to justify inappropriate behavior. Some fans have speculated that Justin broke another olive branch. Post might refer to other people in his life, including his former manager, Scooter Braun. The relationship between Justin and Scooter have been complicated for years, with reports suggesting that Justin will soon finish paying off his obligations to Braun. However, the Timingen context makes Stephen Baldwin the most likely subject of the cryptic mess. The absence of photographic evidence supporting Baldwin's claims about meeting his grandson is particularly damning. In today's social media world, grandparents typically share photos with their grandchildren, especially when those grandchildren belong to celebrities. The fact that no sick photos exist, combined with reports that Hailey has limited contact with her family, suggests that Baldwin's claims about his involvement in their lives are greatly exaggerated. This situation highlights a broader issue that many celebrities face when family members seek to profit from or gain attention from their famous relatives. While it's natural for family members to feel proud and want to share in their loved success, there's a fine line between supportive pride and exploitative bravery. Stephen Baldwin appears to have crossed that line repeatedly. The impact on Hailey must be particularly difficult. She's navigating new motherhood while dealing with a father who seems more interested in publicity rather than respecting her wishes for privacy. Having to choose between maintaining a relationship with a parent and protecting her nuclear family is an impossible position that no one should have to face. Justin's decision to apparently cut ties with Stephen Baldwin, if that's indeed what a social media post indicates, shows remarkable maturity and protective instinct. As a husband and father, his primary responsibility is to his wife and child, not to maintain peace with in-laws who refuse to respect boundaries. Sometimes protecting your family means making difficult decisions about relationships, even when those relationships involve blood relatives. The other broken olive branch message also suggests that this isn't the first time Justin has tried to reconcile with Baldwin. The word another implies previous attempts at peacemaking that ultimately failed. This pattern indicates that Justin has been more than patient in trying to work things out, but has finally reached his limit with Baldwin's behavior. Looking at the situation objectively, it's hard to fault Justin and Hailey for wanting to protect their privacy and their child from someone who consistently violates their trust. Being related to someone needs give that person the right to exploit your life for their own gain or attention. Family relationships should build on mutual respect and trust, and when those foundations are absent, sometimes distance becomes necessary. The entertainment industry has seen similar situations before, where celebrities have had to make difficult decisions about family members who couldn't respect boundaries. These situations are never easy, but they're some means necessary for maintaining mental health and protecting immediate family members from ongoing stress and violation of privacy. As this story continues to develop, it will be interesting to see whether Stephen Baldwin responds to what appears to be Justin's final rejection of reconciliation. Given Baldwin's track record of seeking publicity through his daughter's fame, it wouldn't be surprising if he uses this situation as another opportunity to insert himself into the spotlight. What's clear is that Justin Bieber has reached a point where he's no longer willing to tolerate a behavior that threatens his family's peace and privacy. His cryptic but pointed social media message sends a clear signal that some bridges, unspurned, cannot be rebuilt. Sometimes the healthiest choice is to walk away from toxic relationships, even when they involve family members. This entire situation serves as a reminder that fame comes with unique challenges, including dealing with family members who may not have your best interests at heart. Justin and Hailey's decision to prioritize their immediate family's well-being over maintaining problematic family relationships show remarkable strength and wisdom. Make sure to subscribe for more updates on this developing story and other celebrity drama that keeps Hollywood buzzing.